first demo of the day is going to be publishing an agent using Forta Connect. So I know Forta Connect is an application that we've talked about on probably, I think, 2 previous calls at this point, but we haven't actually walked through a demo on a community call. So we wanted to do that briefly today. The URL for Connect is connect.forta.network. So at any point, feel free to visit that during this call and check it out yourself. So I'm going to publish a test agent here for you live. So if you go to Connect, you'll see a purple button at the top that says Create Agent. So we're going to click on that, and I'll say that while we're setting this up, you will need a MetaMask address to publish. Your wallet address also serves as your identity on the network. So I'll exit out of this window real quick. So I'm already connected. You'll see my Space Monkey Forta profile on the top right there. So my MetaMask address is already connected. I'm connected to the Polygon network. That's the network we use to record published agents. So if your MetaMask is set to mainnet, for example, it'll ask you to change networks. So you'll just need to approve that change. So we're going to go back to create agent. We have a really simple form here. So I'm going to do to probably our core dev team's amusement here, another high gas use agent, and we'll set the description to alert if transaction exceeds X gas use threshold. Okay, and we'll put a version here. I'm going to leave the repo blank because this is just a test, and then I'm going to grab a Docker image for this agent and copy and paste it here. Okay, you can create and push a Docker image using npm run push. If you're looking at our docs and using the SDK, this will build your agent code into a Docker image and upload it to Disco. We also encourage everyone to upload documentation for your agent. So this would explain what the agent is monitoring and some of the details around alert severity and things like that. So I'm going to skip that step here, but again, if you're publishing an agent, we do encourage you to attach documentation so that everyone else in the network, has some context for what your agent does and is trying to monitor for. So we're going to create this. This is going to pull up a signature request for me. I don't know if you can see that on my screen share, but I'm going to very quickly sign that, and it should only take a couple seconds. Okay, so agent was created. So you can go to your agent page. So this is another cool feature of Connect, and each published agent has essentially a profile page with additional details. You'll see all the details that I entered into the form are now here in the details page, as well as an agent ID, and this is going to be important for subscribing, which is going to be the next demo. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that for now. If you didn't attach documentation when you initially published, you still do have the option of uploading docs later on. Whichever wallet address published has the ability to manage this agent. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll go back, and you'll see my agents are listed here at the top on the homepage, right? So there is a options button on the far right. I do have the ability to edit this. That'll take me to the details page, and I can edit that information. I can also disable this agent. I know when I was talking about some of the test agents that developers have published to the network, if you are just testing it out, we do encourage you to publish, and then maybe after a couple days disable those agents so that we're not overwhelming the network. Once you disable it, it will remain here. So you'll see this morning I was playing around with this and published and disabled several agents. You can also reactivate these as well once you pull them down. So, okay. So that is publish an agent through the Forta Connect app. Again, it's connect.forta.network. You just need a MetaMask wallet to do this, and you need your MetaMask wallet to be connected to the Polygon network. That's important because Forta subsidizes the transaction fee associated with the publish transaction. If you do it through the CLI, you will need to pay that fee in Matic yourself. So again, not particularly expensive, but just an extra step. And if you don't have Matic, you would need to acquire that to do it through the CLI. So a much more streamlined approach if you do it through the Connect app.